Hello, everyone. Welcome to these timeless messages. Saturn is direct. Big Daddy Karma has blessings for you, wants to remind you that every single thing that you experience is a blessing because it helps you expand, it helps you grow. Yeah, sometimes it's hard and it's tough and it's challenging and it feels like you're walking uphill in the snow every way you turn and in the sludge of it all. But in the end, it's beneficial to you. In the end, it helps you see the light and reminds you of who you really are. So I meditate before my readings that I film for you. I always intend healing is infused, whatever it is that you need that's highest and best for you. And I was having a conversation with Saturn. You know, I love Saturn. I connect very strongly to Saturn and to karma and to lessons and to growth and all of those beautiful energies. And we're going to explore the feminine and the masculine, like biggest takeaways from retrograde, and then manifestations now until June 29th, 2024, when Saturn will go into retrograde again. So it's now until the end of June 2024 is what we're tuning into for the manifestation part, and then a new focus, like as you move forward. So let's get started with the Angel Tarot and just see Divine Feminines, Saturn's biggest takeaway for you from retrograde. And retrogrades are always a good time to review, learn the lesson so that you can move into the new cycle and be blessed. So the biggest takeaway for you, Divine Feminines, is the Emperor energy. Archangel Michael is with you. Logic and organization will increase your success. Take charge of the situation, accept a leadership role, structure, and discipline. So, Divine Feminines, your biggest takeaway from the retrograde is that it's time to get structured and disciplined, be logical and organized, and you will increase your success. That you are the one that's in charge of your empire. Accept that you are the leader. The Divine Feminine is actually the energy that is going to lead the way, that is starting to lead the way, that is rising up to lead the way. And it's very important right now that that happens. So it's you embodying all of the masculine energy and all of the feminine energy and mastering your energies, mind, body, heart, and spirit. Being very clear, very focused on what you desire, what your, pure intentions. You've got the world in the palm of your hand, and your truth is very powerful. Your words are very powerful. You are meant to be a leader, Divine Feminines. That's what Saturn is telling you. And what about for the sacred Divine Masculine? What's the biggest takeaway from retrograde is get out of those sneaky, manipulative, crazy, not so great situations. A loss of peace of mind or personal freedom. Take caution and be aware of others' actions. A material loss. Make sure you are being honest with yourself, embarrassing secrets. So there's some kind of takeaway from retrograde where secrets were revealed. Maybe you feel a little embarrassed. Somebody is. And it's like you kind of lost your mind, a little bit of peace of mind, too much going on. Could have had a material loss of some kind, which doesn't always mean money. It can just be possessions, where you live, a shift in a job. But make sure you're being honest with yourself. And as long as you're being honest and authentic with yourself, which I believe the masculine is, because see how all these lessons, because 7 is all about making decisions, right? And it's all about the lessons learned with all this sword energy, okay? I've learned from the toxic energy, the lower vibrational energy, and I've learned a lot from that. And I don't want to do that anymore. And there's a plan here, and see how all the lessons are pretty much wrapped in this green cloth. That's unconditional love. That's remembering that everything has value, that everything is a blessing, but leaving something behind. It could be a group of friends, a work environment, just a toxic environment for you, where you kind of lost yourself, and you're being honest and moving in a different direction, in a more positive direction. And I like the purple shirt because that's like connecting to your higher self, your intuition source. Archangel Raguel is with you to help you make these decisions. There's a plan here. There's a plan. There always has been. You're in the perfect place right now. Okay, a little bit more on the Emperor energy for the sacred feminine for the takeaway, Saturn. Thank you. Negative thoughts manifesting into real challenges. So learning that, when you do a review, right, when you're in like a retrograde of any kind and you're reviewing lessons learned and things that you've learned along the way, divine feminines, this is how you're taking your power back, is you're realizing that negative thoughts manifest into negative things when you're focused on fear and lack and the things that were lost and doors that were shut, right? So that causes you more challenge. So you're refocusing on more positive things. Fears surrounding money. So reach out to others for assistance. Poor timing for becoming self-employed. So perhaps before you tried to become self-employed, you tried to make your business happen, and it just didn't quite take off the way that you thought, and it kind of felt like a loss. But reaching out to others for assistance has been helpful. Releasing the fears is going to allow you to become self-employed if that's what you want to do. But there's something about the lessons learned from the past. I believe this is Sandalphon with you, with the S. So it's learning from those and realizing that everything is happening for you, not to you, and shifting your thoughts to positive ones. What about for the divine masculine? Oh, let's see what this one is. Okay, the moon and the Six of Cups. So we have the moon we're going to start with, because this can be fears and insecurities and lower vibrations, right? That's what you're walking away from, or you have walked away from, masculines. This is the divine feminine energy. Listen to your intuition and pay attention to signs from the divine. Unnecessary worry, let go of your fears, revelations that will make everything clear. So for both the masculine and the feminine, it's releasing fears, realizing that's not your truth. Your truth is love. Your truth is abundance. Your truth is good health, good fortune, prosperity, spiritual growth, loyalty. Trust your intuition here. Let go, and you're going to get the clarity. And that's what's happening, because this is the divine masculine getting this clarity, being fueled by it, and moving forward. And then also during this review, masculines, Saturn wants to make sure that you heal any childhood wounds, to see things maybe differently. Maybe you're a little stuck in the past. You keep thinking about things that happened in the past, your childhood traumas, things like that. It's important to heal children or childhood, revisiting old dreams or plans, embracing your inner child, the return of people or romances from your past, romanticizing how things used to be. So this could be you being stuck in the past, right? And you're finally moving out. That's definitely for someone healing. And then you're revisiting these old dreams that you had as a child, and you're moving forward on something to do with that. And you could have someone return from your past. It's always up to you. But I feel big energy of moving out of some kind of toxic mindset or situation from the past. And then you're having this union of your inner masculine and feminine children, but also this union with someone. You could be moving, the masculine could be moving towards someone from the past, or someone coming in towards you. Let's see for the feminine then. And the King of Cups comes out, but in the Chariot, so forward movement, but a little too chunky there. So forward movement towards love, divine feminines, forward movement towards balance in your emotional body, feeling better, right? There's something about this exchange right here with the children that is going to be beneficial. Okay, well, this is coming out really chunky. Queen of Wands, you're very attractive right now. That's that Emperor taking charge, but in your feminine power. Okay, so a takeaway for you, divine feminines, is focusing on the negative is not going to help you. I feel like that's the biggest takeaway. It's true. It doesn't really do anything, right? It just keeps it there. Things not turning out the way you anticipated in a certain situation, because it's 5 and 5, but things are changing. Forgiveness of self or others. That's important. Doesn't mean you forget. It doesn't mean you have to engage in things that aren't serving you. But what it means is you're choosing love. Everything happens for a reason. Look for the hidden blessings in anything that hasn't worked out. That's what Saturn wants you to do. Because look at the Two of Cups being offered to you as soon as you turn around. That's you and your higher self having union for this take charge leadership energy. That's the masculine and feminine coming together, the Two of Cups sharing some kind of soulmate love. And then look at what came out, like flipped out, and they said, this is for both. Look at this. That's what I felt, like a message of love, a message centered in love because of the green cloth. So the masculine is working their way to come forward to offer love, romance, flirtations, introspective, fickle, falling in love, being swept off your feet, a sudden love affair, a lack of balance in a relationship. So I feel like your relationship is coming into balance if it hasn't been that way. Situations or topics that make your heart flutter, a love of art and poetry. So there's this romance coming your way, this offer you're really going to love, that's filled with love. And then here's the divine feminine sitting here in peace. Let go of fears. There's new life here. The masculine is let going of fears of the emotions, right? Being vulnerable. The feminine is let going of fears of speaking their truth and opening up to this love. And this new start here with Saturn going direct. Brilliant, experienced, humorous, judgmental, could be. Releasing situations or people that no longer serve you, divine feminines. Seeing the humor in difficult situations, focusing on career, divorced, or unmarried individuals. So you might be single, just kind of like doing your thing, you're in your truth, you're building your empire, and here comes this masculine. You may have this independent feeling within your relationship, which I always feel is important. So you're releasing things and people that no longer serve you in difficult situations, seeing the humor in it, seeing the beauty in it, seeing the higher mind perspective of it. And I feel like this masculine may be fickle before, if it's someone from your past or like, someone that you knew or you experienced fickle type people, divine feminines. But I feel like this fickleness is like been balanced because this looks stable. Like I'm really focused on my cup. I want to keep all this love in this cup so that I can share it, so that it can last. The love is really important right now to the masculine, the emotional body, and the divine feminine. It's the clarity and the truth and taking charge, being the leader, right? And everything's coming towards you. That's what I'm feeling. And the bottom is victory. So for the masculine and feminine, Saturn saying everything is a victory. You're victorious. Wise choices that bring public recognition and success. Promotions are on the table, awards, scholarships, really beautiful things. Moving forward, victory, success. That's what's coming. Wow. And that's your biggest takeaway is no matter what, you're victorious. No matter what, you can move on. No matter what, you have the power to change things, right? No matter what, you can stay centered in love and realize that everything's happening for you. So Saturn, Big Daddy Karma, what are the blessings? What are the manifestations coming in for the sacred feminine now through the end of June of 2024? What are the manifestations, the blessings coming in for the sacred feminine? You cannot make this up. First card out in that deck, first card out in this deck. Divine feminines. I really hope a lot of people listen to this. What an incredibly powerful confirmation for you. That your biggest takeaway is being logical and organized and structured, and being the leader is like, it's time. And what's manifesting is you being the emperor, balanced, poised, release control, released fears, ready to go, mind, body, heart, and spirit balance. I mean, and just sitting pretty in your empire. Just wow. I mean, wow. Just take that in. Whoa. I'm taking it in. Oh my gosh. Yes. Completion, success, a whole new world, mind, body, heart, and spirit balance. You're on top of the world. I mean, wow. This is your blessing for everything you've been through. And you deserve it. You deserve it. It's a whole new world when you step into your power. And then look, look at this, divine feminines. 3 major arcanas are your blessings during this time period. from now, whenever you listen to this through the end of June, when Saturn goes retrograde again in 2024, the lovers, see, masculine and feminine coming together, uniting, healing, centered in love, wise choices, logical decisions. So there's decisions being made about love, a path you will love. I mean, it just looks like everything's working out for you, divine feminines. This is very exciting and big energy, big shifts, with especially with the Emperor coming out twice, and then the World, which is completion and success, and like this opening up, and then the Lovers being protected and making decisions together. I mean, whoa. Okay, what about for the sacred divine masculine? What are the manifestations now until the end of June 2024? The Devil. But look at this. I love this Devil card because this is the lovers in the shadows. So confirming that the lovers are coming out of the dark, out of the shadows, out of the fears, out of the insecurities, out of the lower vibrations. There is a portal freaking opening right here, realizing that I'm not attached to anything. I have the power here. And it's like together changing things, overcoming these fears, which are just the illusions, and moving forward, coming out of the shadows. That is a beautiful confirmation right there. There's always going to be the dark and light of things. There's always going to be the opposites. And this is like you're learning so much from it. Saturn wants you to remember that there's rich rewards when you work through the shadows, when you go through the dark night of the soul, when you face your fears and realize that they got nothing on you. They're not even real. And look at that. The King of Swords, and we got the Queen of Swords here. The masculines ratting it down, learning those lessons, taking notes, moving on, mastering the mental body. I mean, wow, wise, intelligent, finishing up the last chapter of that book and opening up to new beginnings. I mean, wow, have you learned a lot? You've grown so much because of this, and you're being rewarded with some kind of communication, some kind of notoriety. I'm feeling being recognized for what you've been doing. Yeah, because you're taking all these lessons, remember, from the beginning sacred masculines, and you're following the plan, Spirit's plan. Hi, Iris. Hi, thank you for blessing us. Iris is blessing you now with independence and freedom with cat magic. Okay. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. So you're being blessed with this forward movement, infinite intelligence working with you, balancing everything out, getting the wheel turning. There's a path opening. It's stable, and you're focused, and you're driven, and you're out of the dark and into the light. That's what's happening, is you're charging forward, and you're more balanced now, which is beautiful. Sometimes we have to go through the challenge and the contrast and the crap and the change in order to grow. Okay, so we have this uniting here of the masculine and feminine. So personally speaking, like individually speaking, divine feminines, you're really taking charge, and it's time. The divine feminine is rising, and you're meant to be a leader, and it's a whole new world. And for the masculine, you're really overcoming those fears and the toxic thoughts and mastering your mental body. Very wise choices moving forward, and you're determined, and you're focused in the material world, and you will be rewarded. There is a plan here. And then united, the lovers, the masculine and feminine, are facing the fears together, united, victorious, right? Overcoming this, uniting, realizing that this is the truth, right? Over here with the lovers. So what's happening with the masculine and feminine moving forward? United. A new start, a curiosity, the Page of Wands, a new spark and a plan and fun times and spontaneity I'm feeling with this page. Curious about what's next. Ooh. Maybe wanting to be a little mischievous with that look on the face there. What else is manifesting in this new spark, new path? And look, the Chariot. Forward movement. Moving on, traveling, relocating, balanced. strong. So masculine and feminine are moving forward out of the old and into the new. Yeah, wow. Out of the old and into the new, death and rebirth, freedom. Setting yourself free from old ties, things that haven't worked out. It looks like, see, the feminine's leading the way. You can see that. And the masculine is just like, okay, I'm just going to lay this to rest finally. And the feminine's like, okay, are you coming? Let's go. Yeah. Oh, that's great. So what's manifesting for the masculine and feminine is this like, I'm ready to go. Let's go. It's time for a new cycle. It's time for beautiful, luxurious things and to enjoy things and to be present. And I'm magical. Like, it's a magical new cycle opening up for the masculine and feminine, a very abundant new cycle. And see, it's about the feminine, the empress. And see, you've got the emperor there. So it's the uniting of the two. And perhaps the divine feminine, you're taking charge, and the masculine can be in their feminine energy and just say, ooh, look at you. You know what I mean? And it's just like, oh, okay, here's the masculine's like, here's the plan. I knew there was a plan. See, from the Seven of Swords, there's the plan. I'm going to read out the plan. And the feminine's like, yeah, it's been written in the cards, and you're being recognized for high quality of work, Three of Pentacles, collaborating with other like-minded people. Like, whoa, I knew this. I trusted my intuition. I knew this was supposed to happen. And this is like your empire. And you're like, yeah, the plans are working out. Working out. So collaborating together. That's what I'm feeling. Anything else, Spirit, for this Saturn direct? Thank you, Saturn, for blessing us. Any last messages here? Things are coming together. Stability's coming in. It could be a bank loan, a loan from someone else, a little help, or maybe you're helping someone. And also, I love this card because it's like you're going to have opportunity to save in your piggy bank and give to others. That's what Saturn's saying. Open up. Don't hold on so tight. Things are really working out. Things are moving forward. And see, it's a feminine hand giving. I'm just saying. So feminines, block out all that worry, that anxiety, that stress in the head, because it's just in the head. It's not real. Feel into your heart. You're overcoming this. This is important. It's time. You're ready. There's a path opening. This to me is twin flame soulmate recognition, the Two of Wands, like a mission work. And it's like the masculine is like protecting this plan. Like, I knew there was a plan. I know there's a plan. I know I'm supposed to team up and move forward here. And it's like this path is opening. So that's the biggest confirmation, is the path is opening for the masculine and feminine to move into this new, stable, beautiful, successful, abundant energy together. Okay, thank you, Saturn. So we're going to end with the lesson cards. And there's something about the throat chakra, because my throat chakra is like closing up right now. I just need to take a drink of water. Encouraging you to drink more water. Speak your truth. Right? And moving forward, focus. I know that I am never alone. You are really, truly, absolutely never alone. You're always connected to your tribe. You're always connected to your higher self, to source, to your lover, your people. So remember this and release the need to know all the answers. Release doubt. Trust. Trust there's a plan. Trust. Surrender. I can release my need to control. That's important. You can control you and what you decide to do in the decisions you make, but we cannot control anybody else. So surrendering what you cannot do anything about to the divine, and trust. Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Yeah. And that's really important, that you're honest with yourself and everyone else moving forward. And they said, look at the bottom. And this is when you do this, when you realize you're never alone, when you surrender the things that you cannot control and give it to the divine, and you release the doubts, the worries, the anxiety, the stress, and you're honest with yourself and other people. Guess what you're blessed with? See, abundance in all forms. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Saturn is telling you, you are a limitless being. You can manifest whatever it is that you desire. There are multiple realities available to you. Focus on abundance. Get organized and structured. Follow the plan that's in your heart. Trust it. Open up to this beautiful, abundant new cycle. I'm sending you all so much love.